What's good, people? Welcome back to another video. Before I dive into today's video, I just want to wish everyone a happy new year. It's 2020, it's the start of a new decade. Smash it this year. I hope you all had a good Christmas too, and I hope everyone got spoilt. I certainly did, because as you saw from the clips, I am installing a quick release and a steering wheel for you guys today. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. My name is Ron. I like to film car videos. Pretty much anything car related I try and film. So if that's your thing, make sure to hit that subscribe button. So with that being said, let's just get straight into this video. The joys of vlogging. Back to vlogging now. Taking the products out, doing a little cinematic shot for you guys, and then putting them back in the box. Vlogging takes twice as long to do anything, so today I'm going to try and use the GoPro. I'm going to strap a GoPro to my head, and then I'm just going to crack on with it. I might even do a commentary on top of it, but we'll see what happens. It's quite bright outside. I was hoping it was going to be nice and sunny today, so yeah, it's going to be a good day. And I think there's someone else that wants to say hi to the vlogs. She's quite a character. Everyone, meet the house cat. Hello. Yeah, she's so cute. Hey, guess who's back? She's back, guys. She's back on the channel. Rear wheels are back on, the rear stocks are back on. Makes driving the car a little more forgiving, because sometimes the lip of the wheel actually hits these arches. So, and it's winter mode, sort of. So yeah, nothing's really changed. I plan to try and do a lot on this car this year. That's my main goal, to focus on my YouTube and to build this car more for you guys. So this is the first chapter, I guess, for this new for the new year. So let's just get straight into it. Whew. So this is the last time you're going to see the steering wheel, guys. This is the stock one. It's going to be straightforward. You're going to need a bunch of tools, which I'll get out in a minute. But say hi to the little guy. I bought this guy in Amsterdam and I thought he's pretty cool. Really cool toy, and he just sort of sits in this little cubby hole thing. The S2000 doesn't really have any sort of space to put anything apart from these sort of webbed pockets. And there's another one down there. There's one down there. There's a glove box in there, but yeah, you're very limited to the sort of storage space. So I thought I'd pop him there. He's pretty cool. Holding it down, I've still got my Dragon Ball Z shift knob. Shout out to Dragon Ball Z. So yeah, with that being said, I digress. I'm gonna try and take off the steering wheel today. Right, so I've got the GoPro on. I hope the angle's all right, but there's gonna be two panels here, and I'm gonna be filming simultaneously between the GoPro and the camera, so you guys can get the best angle. So yeah, there will be two panels here and one here. So we're gonna take these panels off. Pretty straightforward. It's just clipped on, so that should come off. Oh, before you do any of this, it's very important to disconnect your battery, because at the end of the day, guys, we are dealing with this airbag and it is an explosive device. So if it were to go off in your face, it wouldn't be a very good day. So before we touch anything on this car, we're going to remove the battery. We're going to disconnect it. It would be a 10mm bolt. Here it is, guys. Pretty much a stock engine, so we're just going to remove the positive side for now, and I'm going to guess it's a 10mm. All my 10mm are gone. Am I the only one else who suffers from this? I've lost all my 10mm. Luckily, is that 10mm? What's going on? Yeah, so remember, guys, safety first. Just make sure you disconnect the battery, and then you can crack on with this job. I think there's a thing more here. Right, so obviously the first task is to unclip this connector, which I'm pretty sure is the airbag. So remember, just be very careful. I've never done this before, so let's just figure it out together. So this slides up and it should just disconnect. Boom! Right, that was easy. And then on the other side, it's trying to get the angles here. So you have to remove that Torx. I don't know what size it is, just go through the sizes and it should be straightforward. Oh, before you do any of this, make sure that your steering wheel is straight. Should be good enough. Yeah. Let's just get it straight. So now you're at the stage, it's pretty much plain sailing now. Move this wire and clip it from its sort of housing. There. And this is your ground, this is your horn, so we're going to disconnect that. Just push on this tab, pull. It's so much easier to do this with two hands and GoPro. So that's that, nothing else is connected. It's completely different from the US sort of S2000, I swear, because I've watched a lot of videos. Maybe they've got different buttons on the steering wheel and the connections here, but anyway, yeah, we've got these two off. This is a 14mm bolt, I believe. It could be a nut, but I'm pretty sure that's a bolt, so we're gonna crack that and then take the steering wheel off. I'm gonna try and wedge the steering wheel with my knees and I'm gonna try and crack it. That wasn't too hard. Woo! Right, so the trick is, this is my second time I'm taking a steering wheel off, so the trick is not to fully loosen the bolt or screw, and then what you're going to do is you're going to tap on each side of the steering wheel to loosen it, and then it should come straight off, like that. Do it again. Oh my god, that's so stiff. Right. Oh god, this is so... Try a different approach. Try and rock it back and forward. This is really tough, guys. How embarrassing.
2 hours later.
Okay, so now we're at this stage. I've put my GoPro away for now because I think there's only like 2 bars of battery left and I want to save that for later. But we're at this stage now and you don't want to turn this too much. I think this changes your like sort of clock spring, I think that's what they call it. Correct me if I'm wrong. But the first thing you're going to put on this piece is the short hub, which is going to be, not that, that's a quick release. It's going to be this piece right here. It's pretty straightforward. I'm going to get it out and then I'll put it on and then you'll see what it looks like. This is the short hub. You want to make sure that this black dot is facing upwards, so 12 o'clock. If that helps as well, NRG needs to be facing up, so you can't really go wrong. Try not to put it upside down, but the kit also comes with these 2 sort of resistors. They sort of cancel out the airbag lights, I presume, but it also came with this extra wiring. I don't know what it is, but we might need that for later on because I think the horn button needs some modifications. But yeah, we'll put this on right now and then we'll get to the next stage. Right, the short hub is on now, guys, but you want to make sure to tighten this bolt to 29 foot-pounds or 29 Newton meters, but I don't have the correct tool, so I'm gonna have to just sort of do it by hand tight, not too tight, but I've done it, you know, tight enough that it's on there. And I know that the black dot is not facing 12 o'clock, but I made the mistake of not straightening up my steering wheel, so don't make that mistake, don't do me. But we're at this stage now, and you want to connect the 2 resistors. So this is completely different. So this is the airbag. From the American cars, the connections are a lot different, so we're gonna try and figure out how to cancel the airbag. And yeah, give me 2 minutes. Right, this is what I've come up with. I've watched a lot of the US sort of installation videos, and this connector is nothing like what they have in their cars. So I've just straight up guessed what I'm gonna need to do, because essentially you just need to complete the circuit here. There's 2 wires, and in the American cars, I believe there's 4 wires. That's why they give you 2 sets of these, so a pair of these resistors, whereas the UK cars only have 2. That's the ground wire for the horn, and this is for the airbag. So I've just put the resistor into the 2 holes here and taped it up. I know it looks really jank. I don't have any electrical tape, so I've just used masking tape to short these 2 out and essentially to complete the circuit. So if that doesn't work, then it doesn't matter. I just want to put the steering wheel on today, and then I'll come back and fix it at a later date. But now we're going to tuck this away, then we will get on with the next stage. So this is going to require 2 hands. 2 seconds. Right, so yeah, the next stage is to put a spacer onto this, and I'm going to grab that for you now. So yeah, this spacer right here, one of those. Make sure you get everything ready, guys. Don't do it me. I'm just sort of doing it as I go along, but there's nothing wrong with that, I guess. I've got all day. So this is the quick release. It comes in 2 pieces. This one and the bottom piece here. When you get your quick release, you get the quick release itself. That actually connects to that. It took me a while to understand what was going on, because I've never bought a quick release before, but essentially that clips onto the back of that. You just have to disconnect it. You attach this into your quick release like that, to your boss, I'm sorry, and remember to get the correct orientation, so NRG to match the black dot and the Energy logo there. So with this spacer, you want to attach it to the back of this piece here. The female, the yellow one, will actually attach to that tab, which you're seeing here, and this one, the green one, the brown one, sorry, should just connect to that black one there, I believe. Again, I'm just doing this as I go along now. It's completely different to the setup in the US cars, so fingers crossed the horn button works, but we'll just figure out, as we go along. Right, so that's finally on. I've tightened the Allen bolt. Fingers crossed, guys, this works. For some reason, I've got a bad feeling that the horn button's completely messed up. The ground and the different wires are wired up differently, but this is what's fun about working on cars. You figure out as you go along. So now we are getting closer. We will attach this part of the quick release to my steering wheel, and then we will wire up the horn button. And yeah, so this is going to be a problem because the horn button only has 1 connector. Again, this should be for the ground wire. This black one and this yellow one will attach straight to the horn, but I think I've got an easy fix for that, so fingers crossed this all works out together. If you're enjoying the video so far, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, guys. It really helps the videos a lot with the YouTube algorithm. It helps to show this video to a wider audience. So I'm trying to hit to like 50k or 100k. That's my goal for this channel, so I would really appreciate, guys, if you support this channel. Click the thumbs up. It only takes a couple of seconds to go down and hit that button. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the steering wheel and this Boss kit and quick release was actually gifted to me from my girlfriend. So if you're watching this, G, thank you very much. I love you, and yeah, I can't wait to put this on. This is going to be the first time doing this. Hopefully it goes right. Go on there. Can't do this with 2 hands. Hang on, I'm trying to do this one-handed. Hang on. I think you have to pull this back and then lock it into place. Hang on. Hey! Oh my god, that looks sick. So yeah, again, guys, it might be facing that way a bit. That's because I didn't straighten up my steering wheel. But I'm gonna fit the horn button now, and fingers crossed it all works. But guys, what do you guys think of that? Ah, this looks so good. It's added, like, I don't know, I think it's sitting closer to me, I think. I'm actually a small guy, so I've put the seat all the way back for me to install this video. So I'm gonna have to put the seat forward again, but it's gonna be so close to my chest. But hey ho, I've got a Vertex steering wheel now, and it feels great. It's the leather. It's got the logo here. I thought this was gonna be white, but it's actually like this nice silver finish. So yeah, make sure to smash that like button if you guys like the new Vertex steering wheel. I certainly love it. and it definitely tidies up the interior. I've been thinking about swapping this shift knob, gear knob, but I quite like it because it breaks apart the interior. You know, I've got blues and blacks now, and the center of tension is this Dragon Ball Z because it's like bright orange. But yeah, anyway, I'm just sort of stalling because I'm really worried about this horn button, so I'm gonna stop talking and just get on with it. Right, we're at the final stage now. So this is the horn button the Vertex comes with. It's only got one connection, one for the power, and this is for the ground. So what I've done is I've taken one of the wires from the packet, I've stripped it, I've removed the insulation, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it around this bar here, and that should work. That should, because I watched a video on YouTube and they've done it this way and it should work. So I'm going to wire this in, close it back up, put the battery back on, and then we'll see if everything works. Finally, the steering wheel is installed. Oh, that looks really good in there. That suits the car, I think. More race-like. I know I've removed the airbag, but I'm really not fussed about having an airbag. If I crash, I crash. It's my own fault. But yeah, I'm not gonna install this just yet. I'm really nervous for some reason. I don't know why. So I'm going to put the battery back on, and fingers crossed everything works. So right, I think we're all good. I'm not going to tighten that back. Let's just see if the horn button works. I've got a feeling it's not going to work, but hey, it's worth a go. Yes! Woo! So that was a successful installation. I'm really happy about that now. Everything worked out fine. I don't know why I was so worried, but you know, I'm human. It's natural to worry about things like that. So I'm gonna tidy everything up. I'm gonna clean my car because it's absolutely just covered in rubbish. And old steering wheels, you know, airbags, we don't need that anymore. That was so 2019. Coming into 2020 with a new steering wheel, with a new mod, my first mod. So I'm really happy to be back modding my car again. So yeah, I'm gonna pack up my stuff, strap a GoPro on my head and go for a drive and enjoy this sunny day. So I'll be right back. England roads are so bumpy. No, I lie, it's my car's just really stiff. But yeah, these roads are terrible. I can only dream of living in Japan where roads are silky smooth, no speed bumps. That place, that country, tell you what, it's heaven. Right, there you have it, guys. I'm gonna end today's video right here. It's nice and quiet here, so hopefully the parking man doesn't come and kick me out the car park. But I found this little place to film today's ending video. So I hope you guys like the installation today. I know it was all over the place, but cut me some slack. First video in 2020, so it looks really, really good. And from driving it for the past, like, I've been driving for the past half hour, it is slightly sitting to around about like between 12 and 1, just slightly in between them. It's not really making a big difference to the way I drive. It's not like I see some people driving the steering wheels are like 3 o'clock and it's just like, no, that would really fuck me up. But my steering wheel's all right. You can actually see the logo as well there. That looks sick. So happy. Another addition to the puzzle, as I always like to say. Building a car is just like building a puzzle. You add pieces and pieces until you have your masterpiece, I guess. There's so much more I want to do to this car. I really do want to buy a set of side skirts. My mate Jordan with the orange S2000 says he might be selling his carbon fiber one, but I don't know yet. I still need to smooth my front bumper. I want to try and have a go at it myself, but I don't know whether to just sort of I've been told to plastic weld these holes. There's a lot of them, and I don't know how big the hole under this headlight washer is. That's obviously got to go. And then I'm going to get a lip kit for this car as well. It's been scraping along the bottom. It's going to get absolutely ruined, so I'm not going to get a genuine one. It'll just be an eBay rep. This at this stage my car looks like it's like the worst stage right now. The rear wheels aren't on. I've got my front wheels. There's bits and bobs there, but side skirts definitely. I do want to get the rear diffuser, but that means ordering it from America, and it'll end up costing like twice as much. I think the rear diffuser is like 800 quid, and then on top of that, customs, shipping, it ends up being about double the price. So I really don't know. There's a geezer in the UK who's doing reps, but I don't really want a replica, so it's going to be a nice rear carbon fiber diffuser on there. But yeah, I struggle with making decisions, so I think that's what I'm going to try and focus on this year. I hope it's not too windy as well. Quite windy, but yeah, I'm going to try and focus on trying to make more quick decisions this year in 2020. My girlfriend always tells me I struggle with making decisions, and that's what I struggle with, so I'm going to focus more on that. Hopefully this video hasn't been too long. I hope you guys enjoy this one. I hope you guys decide to come back, and if you've made it this far into the video, then go down in the comments below and type in Team Vertex, so that I know you've been watching the whole entire video. It means a lot to me, so I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Peace.